Hey folks, welcome back. So we're here with Coleman Boyd, who's running for Mississippi State Senator, District 26. And today we're going to discuss a little bit about abortion. This is a very important, I personally think the most important point that we can discuss out of all these videos. I think it's the most pressing issue that our nation is facing today. What does the Bible say about abortion?
Yeah, thank you for bringing that up, Gabe. This, I agree, is the most vital point that we need to deal with in our state. God is very clear that He hates the hands that shed innocent blood. And, you know, we can have discussions about how many babies we're killing, and there's different numbers, but the reality is we are killing thousands of babies every year that are human beings made in the image of God. And God has declared in His law, thou shalt not commit murder, thou shalt not kill. And when we kill a human being, whether it be a preborn human being at any stage, or a 2-year-old or a 92-year-old, we are committing murder and we are offending the God of creation. So that makes an individual guilty before God, but He also talks about that innocent blood is a stain on the land and that it brings His judgment against the land. So not only is a mother and a father who kill their child, whether it's that baby's born or not born, preborn, not only are they guilty before God, but when we as a society allow that and don't carry out the proper penalty for that, then we bring the judgment on us. And so as the state of Mississippi, as the United States of America, we are bringing the wrath and the judgment of God against us in the fact that we, one, are not outlawing it properly, and two, not penalizing it properly.
I agree. And the thing about abortion is that it affects the entire moral compass of our nation. Would
Absolutely.
You say that this is not just a political issue, but a spiritual one, correct?
Oh, absolutely. It infiltrates every aspect of life. So in the book of Ezekiel, the Lord tells us that, Hosea, blood shed begets bloodshed. And He says the blood will chase you into the streets. So we have murder rampant in the streets of our state. And we wonder why. Why do we have so much murder? Why can't we control the violence? Well, we're training our children from early on that it's okay to shed blood when it is convenient for you. So this child is an inconvenience, so it's okay to kill that child. And now we wonder when somebody's 20 years old and someone is an inconvenience to them, why they're willing to shoot them in the street, why they're willing to stab them or whatever. Well, we're reaping what we're sowing.
So ever since the Supreme Court opinion Roe v. Wade was overturned a few years ago, we've had an entirely new political landscape when it comes to dealing with abortion. And so as the pro-life community moves forward with trying to provide legislation that protect unborn children, what is your opinion about the government? What does the Bible say, and what do you think should happen when it comes to the governing authorities dealing with abortion?
Well, yeah, so first and foremost, God says thou shalt not kill. We need to obey God. But the 5th and the 14th Amendment of the United States Constitution say you cannot take life without a just cause. Well, every innocent human life that we take without a just cause, we are violating that Constitution. Before Roe, during Roe, and after Roe, we are in the same place. We're killing children against God's law and against our own Constitution. So what should take place? We need to pass laws that we will not allow any child to be murdered in the womb, out of the womb. It's called equal justice or equal protection. We will protect a child in the womb just like a child who's out of the womb. You can't kill a 2-year-old. You can't kill a 2-week-old in the womb. And so it doesn't take a complex set of laws. It just takes simply upholding the current homicide laws we have for every human being, which is those who are in the womb as well.